Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to play the Queen's Gambit and absolutely destroy your opponents. Politely, of course. We'll go step by step, break everything down in super simple terms, and by the end of this video, you'll be playing like a chess master, or at least better than your cousin who only plays bullet chess and blunders everything. Now let's get started. The Queen's Gambit is one of the most powerful and oldest openings in chess. And no, it's not just the name of a Netflix show, it's a real thing. It has been played for over 500 years and trust me, it still works. Now, the word gambit means sacrifice. But don't panic. It's like lending someone money and knowing you're getting it back with interest. So let's jump into the moves. Alright, let's start. Move 1, the pawn to d4. This moves the pawn in front of your queen 2 squares forward. Black responds with pawn to d5, trying to control the center too. Now here comes the gambit. Pawn to c4. This is the gambit. We're offering a pawn to black. At this moment, your opponent is either nervous, confused, or already regretting playing chess today. Let's see what black can do next. If black takes our pawn on c4, they're thinking, haha, free material. But we're 2 steps ahead. Here's how we punish them for being greedy. Black captures the pawn with pawn takes c4. Now we play knight to c3, developing our knight and attacking the pawn. Black develops a knight as well, playing knight to f6. Now, we calmly reinforce our center with pawn to e3. This prepares us to take our pawn back. Black plays pawn to e6, supporting their structure. And now, boom, we take our pawn back with bishop takes c4. Now, let's admire this position. Our pieces are developed. We control the center. Black is wondering if they should have played Candy Crush instead. But what if black is stubborn and doesn't take the pawn? No problem. We keep developing our pieces and take control anyway. Let's go through the moves. Move 1. Pawn to d4. Black plays pawn to d5. We offer the gambit with pawn to c4. But instead of taking, black plays pawn to e6. No worries. We continue developing with knight to c3. Black develops their knight with knight to f6. We play pawn to e3, securing our center. Now we develop our bishop with bishop to d3, getting ready to castle. Black follows suit with bishop to e7. We bring out our second knight with knight to f3. And now, we castle our king. At this point, black is questioning their life choices, while we have a perfect position. Why is Queen's Gambit so good? Why do grandmasters love this opening? Because we control the center. We develop our pieces quickly and smoothly. We can attack in multiple ways, depending on what black does. And most importantly, it makes your opponent panic and blunder. Now the main question is, how do we attack from the Queen's Gambit? Now that we have a great position, what's next? We can go for a strong center push with pawn to e4, gaining total control. A king-side attack if black castles early. Or just keep developing and waiting for black to blunder. Because trust me, it will happen. Alright. Now let's talk about what not to do. Because mistakes in chess are like bad haircuts. Once you make one, it's hard to fix. Mistake number 1, moving the queen too early. She's powerful, but she's not a solo act. Let the squad get ready first. Mistake number 2, forgetting to castle. Your king needs protection. You don't want to be running for your life on move 10. Mistake number 3, making random pawn moves. Every move should have a purpose. This isn't checkers. We don't just push pawns randomly. Avoid these mistakes and you'll already be playing better than 90% of casual players. And that's it. You now know how to play the Queen's Gambit and crush your opponents like a chess master. But wait, what if black doesn't accept the gambit and instead plays a brilliant counterattack? Well, that's called the Queen's Gambit declined. One of the strongest defenses against the Queen's Gambit. It's a battle of strategy, patience, and pure skill. And guess what? I've got a whole video on that coming up next. So do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite gambit? I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you in the next one.